I've thought about this video all day. So I'm making this because I feel like I just have to get words out of my head. I live in a constant state of fear. Fear that I'm not good enough, or maybe like if I had done things differently, where my life would have been different. I started my YouTube channel because I love acting and singing and being goofy, and I wasn't allowed to pursue those things. To say that I wasn't allowed is kind of an understatement. I could have done it. I don't know, maybe I still can. But when it came time for me to graduate high school, I had realized that I loved these things. I loved my passion for acting and singing and all these things. And I loved them. I loved them so much. And that's what I wanted to pursue. But I was told that I couldn't, because it was impractical. I was told that I wasn't allowed to, because I wasn't paying for my own college. Somebody else was. My parents were. And so I had to choose something practical. So I chose to be a veterinary technician because I've always loved animals, and don't get me wrong, I love what I do, but it's not my passion, if that makes sense. What I do is very rewarding, and I love, you know, the days where I can go home and say that I did something. I love those days where I can go home and I feel like I accomplished something, like I helped people, like I helped their animals, like I've just made something better. But it's not what burns inside of me. I just got done, what inspired me to actually make this. I actually just got done watching Emma Blackery's video, Goodbye 25, and she kept talking about the fire that was burning in her for music. And I'm like, I have that fire, and I feel like I've been stifling it, because I feel like I've been told that what I wanted to do wasn't good enough. It wasn't viable enough. I wasn't good enough at it, is what it boils down to in my head. And I know that that's not what my parents meant, but that's how it feels. The problem is that now I don't know where I fit. I feel like I'm lost somewhere, just out in space. I'm just, oh, why did the Sandra Bullock meme come into my head? Stop. I feel like I'm drifting, and I feel like I don't know what my purpose is. And I feel like I need to find that. And I feel like I was trying to come up with so many ideas for videos to make, and then I realized that I was trying too hard. The ideas that I have, I can't do those right now. I'm just incapable. I would need people, and I just don't have people. So I made my YouTube channel years ago to put my creativity somewhere, because I knew that if I didn't, I would end up like this. I have to stop crying. I knew that if I didn't put my creativity somewhere, I was going to go insane. And here I am, crying, because I can't help it. Because this is where my life has ended up. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna post. I don't know when I'm gonna post or why I'm gonna post. But I have to do something. I have to figure it out. I know my last video was so uplifting and inspiring. I know what happened. But I put too much pressure on myself. So I'm not going to have a schedule. I'm not going to have any ideas. If I have something that I want to talk about, I'm going to think about it, and then I'm going to do it. Part of my problem is that I just do things. I'm such an impulsive person. And then I do things, and then I go, wow, this is absolute crap. Because it is. Because I didn't spend any time on it. Because I rush things and I impulse, and that's just what I do. But I have to just slow down and think about it. So, that being said, I don't know when I'll see you, but I'll see you. As always, I love you guys.